This playthrough is rated T for teen.
This is reminding me of a Final Fantasy game. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of East, the Oath of Felghana. In the last episode, we headed down to the abandoned mine, but not before saving a kid and doing some side gathering. But now we're about at the bottom to fight whatever awaits us there. What will we learn? Let's find out. But first of all, let's upgrade our equipment really quick before we continue on. Whoops, didn't mean to talk to you. My bad.
What do you got for me? This good to go.
Yeah, we got a bunch of gold and Referral from
this good to go. Come again.
Dungeon, so. Actually, you know what? Whoops, didn't mean to talk to you. I was gonna buy.
Welcome. Don't be a stranger.
I was gonna buy some items.
Welcome. So. That's the one you. Thank you.
I'll buy one. I don't know if I'll actually use it on the boss.
Don't be a stranger. Well, don't be a stranger.
We'll see what happens though. Oh right, I don't have to teleport back, so or I do have to teleport back, but I don't have to walk to a teleport. I was about to walk straight to like a travel monument, but I'm like, wait a minute, I don't need to do that, so. Alright, let's prepare for the boss. Spoilers is gonna be a boss. Ow. Alright, for boss time against Esteviza, the crystalline entity. Giant worms, you hate them, don't you, viewers? Oh, I got too close. Yeah, he'll shoot some. That green goo makes you slip all over the place. So just wait for him to either spin around. Ooh. Ah, didn't mean to. He also summons these crystal dudes around the area, so which will do damage to you by shooting beams of energy at you. Okay, I was about to say, it shouldn't take too long to destroy his worm form. It's really his secondary form that's the challenge here. Unfortunately, this is one of those enemies that you have to wait till something occurs. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Ah. Ow. I didn't even mean to attack him. I meant to. Yeah, this is the only time you can fight him as well as this happens. Well, that's fine. Might have to. I was hoping to beat this guy maybe one time, but. Ah! Yeah, that's the one that kind of gets me just because of the. I had to wait for him to. Ow! I know he's gonna do that, but I still walk into it anyway. Spin around! Whoa, whoa! Alright, there goes that one. It's really all about, yeah, I'm really not a fan of bosses that make you wait around to attack him. That's the only problem. And unfortunately, you have to wait a while till those, oh, whoops. That didn't really hurt him that much. Better just to use a combination of the wind ability and whatnot. Yeah, you can like spin and then jump while doing the spin, so. Yeah, I probably shouldn't even have lost him the first time because it's not like that. So not that hard. It's all about playing the waiting game. Oh, come on, man. Seriously? And then, unfortunately, just have to keep waiting. Wait for this crystalline guy to do his business. Watch out. I'm not sure really what else to say. The fact that I even died in the one time is kind of annoying. Yeah, these are probably my... I mean, I like the design of this boss, but my least favorite bosses are the ones that you have to wait to do something. I'd rather be attacking them, you know what I mean? But not much I can do about that, so... Oh well. Man, I'm not getting much damage. Maybe I should supercharge next time. So that way I get a bit more. Uh-oh. Now he's got a new pattern. Watch out, man. Whoop. I don't want to be on the back of the screen where I can barely do anything. Uh-oh. Yeah, they got to trick you on that one. There we go. Yeah, that's the one you have to... There we go. Yeah, I wasn't jumping high enough. I should have jumped to get that, so. I was about to say, I wonder if I could just run around him. Watch out. Yeah, you have to hit that bulbous part of him. Uh-oh. Whoa, no! No! Are you serious? No! Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Can't, that is so dumb. Oh, 1 HP? Holy crap. Are you done so I can actually attack you now? Oh, come on! One more damage. One more hit. Oh, that's actually kind of frustrating. There we go. There we go. Got him. Oh, that was close, man. 1 HP. It's not even that hard, like I said. I'm just bad at these games. Hey, we get the darkness statue for being... Sorry, the darkness statue! And that's it. So, yeah, that's all we need. So let's head back to... oh, let's actually take a look at it. Darkness statue. Statue found in the abandoned mine. Houses power beyond human comprehension. Alright. Don't sugarcoat it or anything like that, so... Alright, let's head back to Redmond. Or Redmond, sorry. Alright, let's talk to Edgar and give him the good news. Where's everyone else? Looks like we got a lot more monsters on our hands all of a sudden. They're all over Felghana instead of just in the quarry. Things could get rough with Gardner protecting the town by his lonesome. By the way, you haven't seen Anya, have you? I know some Referral ore missing from the house. Can't imagine what she plans on doing with it. Oh, I'll check it out. Hunger doesn't wait for peace. Peace waits for hunger to be sated. And my belly's roaring like a wildfire. But then I haven't been working much, so I haven't been eating as much either, so I guess it makes sense. Adol, please wipe out all the monsters so I can eat yummy food again without feeling like the blubbery pickard I am. Because I'm fat. I haven't been working, so I haven't been eating. I might... Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the same dollar, so... Elena came to my house a little while ago, and she had plenty to say, that's for sure. Mostly just nonsensical banter, like old times, but that's the thing. It was like, just like old times. Strange, no? She seems to be doing in much better spirits than before, and for the life of me, can't figure out what improved her mood. It's like the cloudy skies in our heart have begun to clear, and the sun's come shining through. The clouds will come out tomorrow, you bet your bottom dollar. Spirits have been pretty low lately for obvious reasons, but I think Elena's got the right idea. Just keep moving. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Yeah, smile again. Okay. Hey, let's check on Edgar really quick, and then we'll talk to all the villagers.
Adol!
Adol, you made it!
Pierre just got back from the castle a little while ago. Seems Bishop Nicholas made a good case on his behalf, and the Count saw fit to let him go.
Yes, he spoke far kinder things of me than I deserve. I owe him a tremendous debt of gratitude. Unfortunately, Chester was out on an errand for the Count at the time, so no answers were to be had on that front. And the Bishop had no luck finding any information on the statues either, I'm afraid.
That is unfortunate. But we shall take the victories we can get. And the Bishop is still there, so answers may yet be forthcoming. On another note, how did your investigation of the abandoned mine go, Adol?
Adol recounted all the events that transpired in the abandoned mine, and detailed the items he acquired therein.
Amazing. You're like a magnet for danger.
Genos and Galbalan. I never thought I'd hear that name again, much less in this context.
You know what it is, then?
It's an old local legend. Long ago, a great and terrible beast known as Galbalan came from across the sea and took control of Felghana. He had the power to transform the people and spirits under his influence into twisted, evil creatures, or so it goes. But one day, a hero appeared, wielding a mighty sword. He was the warrior, Genos. He borrowed the powers of the gods and fought the beast, and at long last, against insurmountable odds, he won. And that's about the extent of what I know, I'm afraid. Legends like that aren't too popular these days. Barely anyone remembers them, save for old coots like me.
I've certainly never heard it before, but that does remind me. I asked Bishop Nicholas earlier if he happened to know the origin of the Ilburn's ruins. Apparently, it used to be a church of sorts, devoted to some long-lost pagan deity.
Interesting. Given the circumstances of late, it's not unreasonable to suspect there may be a connection. There's also one more thing that bears mentioning. Out in the Siena Bay, there's an old deserted island we've always known by just one name. Genos Island. There was once a small village there, but it was ravaged and destroyed by disease 12 years ago.
What?
It happened 3 years before you arrived, so I'm not surprised you wouldn't know about it. Genos Village never had many dealings with Redmond, and the whole tragedy was so terrible. People rarely discuss it. I don't know much about the disease that killed them all, though, I'm afraid. According to the official statement from Valestein Castle, it was some sort of extremely severe fever.
This doesn't instill a lot of hope. An island named for the hero who defeated Galbalan, totally annihilated. The voice Adol heard is seeming less and less implausible, and more frightening.
Indeed. Adol, Dogi's gone to speak with his master, Berhart. Perhaps you should meet with Berhart as well. He's a rather eccentric man who's chosen a life of near solitude and devoted himself to studying the land's folklore. There's no one in Felghana who'd be more likely to know about Genos, Galbalan, the statues, and maybe even that voice.
I believe I'll return to the castle and update Bishop Nicholas on what we've discussed here. If you decide to follow Dogi, Adol, I suggest you exercise caution. The Elder Mountains are not hospitable.
I thought we'd have to save Pierre, but he got saved off screen. Well, good to know that we don't have to do everything in the world. Perhaps you should visit Dogi's master in the Elder Mountains. He's a rather eccentric man. Oh, okay. Never mind, he says the same thing. Okay. But anyway, some extra stuff unlocks while we're here, so let's do a side quest or two. So, Adol, guess you and Dogi are headed out to fight on Felghana's behalf, huh? If there's anything else we can do for you, just say the word. With you two fighting like storybook heroes, it'll look pretty bad for the rest of us to kick up our heels, you know. At least you're wanting to do something. If there's anything we can do to help, just say the word. Okay. And then Let's talk to Elena. She's gone. Where'd she go? Well, we'll find out here in a second.
Hey, Mr. Adol! You want to play a game with me?
Please don't say it like that. No.
You won't play with me? But I'm so bored!
Fine.
Hey, Mr. Adol! You want to play a game with me?
Fine, we'll do it.
Really? You'll play? You're super awesome, mister! I want to play treasure hunt, except you'll be the hunter and I'll be the pirate who hid all the booty. Arr! Avast ye, scallywag! Me treasure's been hid all across this scurvy town, and you're the only one who can find it. There be 4 stashes of rich stuff. If you can find them all, you'll be the king of the pirates! Now go, for I make ye walk the plank.
Okay, there's no plank here, but alright. That'd be force. Oh, okay. Oh, do you need a hint, you filthy barnacle? The sneakiest one of all is hidden near a really fancy window. Arr, ain't it gonna be easy to get at either. Take that, you plunderer. I buried them myself, by which I mean I hid them all across this land-living town. Okay, the rest of it's the same. Oh, she said, oh. No more hits for you. Find all me treasures, there'll be a plank for you. And a place where all the grown-up pirates meet and make merry. Wherever it could be, me matey. Well, apparently she'll keep giving us, 2 of me treasures are baking in the sun, and 2 of them are indoors. I made sure to hide 'em good, and let me tell you, there be no X marking these spots. If you don't keep a sharp eye, you'll look right past 'em. So get moving, you scallywag. One treasure would be hidden in a garden. But whose garden was it? Yar, I'll never tell, matey. Okay. Okay, well anyway, first one's gonna be in here. Oh, Pierre hasn't left yet. Welcome back, Father Pierre. I'm relieved you made it home safely. I do hope, however, that you'll be more mindful of your position in the future. You got us worried sick. Father Pierre can be a tad unreliable from time to time. He's right here, dude. But he's one of the kindest, most selfless men I've ever met. Always thinking of others first and foremost. I see improvement each day. In time, I believe he'll meet or exceed the high standards set by his predecessor. Indeed, he is far purer and more selfless than I. Yeah, well, alright. At least he's grown up. I'm sorry that made you worried, Sister Nell. And Bishop Nicholas, too. I had no idea so many people cared so much about me. I'm both flattered and embarrassed. Ah, Adol. It appears my absence caused more of a ruckus than I ever thought possible. The whole town was worried about me. I assumed I could slip away unnoticed, but it seems I was mistaken. I'm truly ashamed to have spawned such unease. From the sounds of it, I was to be locked away in the castle dungeon where I would remain in their custody much longer. Instead, I was held in a waiting room, as the dungeon was already occupied by another prisoner. The guards addressed him as a young man, and they seemed strangely hesitant to have me meet or even catch sight of him. No, that's a different game. That is the prisoner in there, isn't it? From the sounds of it, I was to be allowed to... Okay. Okay. No! Stop talking! Okay, so anyway, there's a ladder up here. Let's get up this way. And yeah, there's the Referral right there. Alright, that's the first Referral. That's 20 Referral right there, so... Alright, there's the first one, so... Okay, so the next one is behind the... Yeah, you can barely see it, but it's behind the Picard pin. Hey, dude.
Hey, Mr. Adol. There's something I wanted to ask you. My little Picard buddies have been severely under the weather lately. I looked up their symptoms and it sounds like they got themselves some kind of disease. But how? I mean, I've always pampered them and showered them with love and protection. So how come they got sick? They've never gotten sick on my watch before, and certainly not this badly. I think they might even be dying. They just keep getting weaker and weaker. There's an herb called a berm leaf that grows in the Elder Mountains. It's supposed to be like a Picard cure-all. But it's kinda rare and hard to find. And I'm way too young and fragile to scale those icy monster-infested slopes. I just don't know what to do. What I need is a hero who'll risk it all for great justice and cute pickards.
Oh, well, that might be me. Okay, so yeah, remember this for later. It's kind of rare and hard to find. I'm way too young and fragile to scale those icy monster-infested slopes. Loser. I don't know. I mean, they might just be sick from just doing things, like living, you know. The Elder Mountains really aren't fit for habitation at all, or so I hear. Probably because they're covered with snow all year round. Wet, slippery, bone-chilling snow. Wet and bone-chilling. Not much you can do there, but slippery? Here, there's a special shoe for that. A shoe that gives you perfect friction, and even the slipperiest surface. No sliding anywhere, not even solid ice. Sorry to ramble, you know how us merchants are. I'm sure we get obsessed with rare and valuable items like that. If those shoes do exist, though, I can't tell you how much I'd love to see them, even if it's just for one brief moment. Yeah, I'll get that shoe, but I'm not showing you, my friend. But anyway, let's keep talking to everyone. Never mind trading. We don't even have food for the dinner table right now, nor any other daily necessities. What does Memoire expect us to do? Is he just trying to kill us? Slowly and spinelessly? I've actually considered leaving town, but there are monsters everywhere out there, and I'm not trained to fight. I'd never be able to survive on my own, much less with my family. Oh, sorry to hear that, so... It does seem pretty cruel, what he's doing, but for what reason? Foreigners have started saying that Felghana is cursed. Damned fools, every one of them. The insolent fools! What evidence do they have to justify that statement? Just because we have a few monsters, suddenly we're cursed? Well, amongst other things. Alright, well. That's just how they are, man. Oh. I don't know why I talked to him again. Ah, stop it! Alright, well, anyway, let's go over to the garden here, and... yeah, there's the other revolver, another 10. Alright, let's go to the inn. Oops. I should see how the old lady's doing before we do that, so... Bob's remains lie unmarked in the cold, uncaring darkness of the quarry, half buried in rubble, forgotten and alone. I don't mean to sound morbid, but I just can't stop thinking about it. Dear Lord, please keep watch over Bob's soul and grant him continued respite with your divine light. May he remain always in the eternal embrace of his dearly departed parents. Yeah, well, yeah, at least he's resting in peace, hopefully. Hey, Randolph. I came to Felghana looking for some work, but well, what do they say, you rue the day? Yeah, I'm ruining. I swore on this ring I'd make it a full-blown knighthood, but... hey, wait a second, why has my finger got nothing on it? Where's my damn ring? ... It's gone. ... It's really gone. Oh, I'm so screwed. Where the hell could I have lost it? I knew I had it when I left for Valentine Castle. Hey, Red, old buddy, old pal, you haven't seen a strange ring lying around conspicuously, have you? Oh, well, we could look for it. I'll keep it in mind. Hey, Adol, have you seen Elena? I haven't seen her even once today. Where could she have wandered off to now? I don't know. Oh, sorry. Are you worried about her? She's just as much of a tomboy as she ever was, as far as I'm concerned. I shudder to think about it, but I'll bet you she left town. Monster be damned. She's a tomboy? I don't know about that. I guess. I don't know why I tried to jump over there, so. Elena's worked here ever since the place opened. She's probably taken a break because of the whole thing with Chester. She's a good enough cook to take Margot's place in the kitchen, though, without a doubt. Yeah, alright then, so. Okay, well, we're supposed to... there it is. Surprised the thing just let me walk past it. Because, yeah, that's why I was having trouble getting behind it, because the revolver. I don't know why I keep going in there. We know where that guy is, so. Alright, let's go back to Aya. And with the Referral and see what we get for that. Maybe we'll get the Referral.
You're in the vast, Mr. Adol. Did ye find all of me hidden treasure? So what did you think? Was it super tough to find them all? And did I sound like a real pirate? I bet I did. So you know what? You can keep it. You did a really good job finding it, so I'm gonna give it to you as a present. I'll see you later, mister, but you gotta come play again real soon, okay?
Anyway, we get 40 Referral from her because of that, but we already got it, so. Alright, we'll come and play again. But anyway, you get the proficient plunderer if you complete Anya's little game there. So, alright. Let's do some mini stuff before we go on. So let's travel back to Wallenstein Castle. And we want to see where Elena's run off to. This is another side quest. Actually, do you have anything to say? Oh, hey, it's you again. Man, thanks for helping us out. Neither Sir Stoddart or Ward Memoire have the slightest idea that anything happened. I couldn't be happier, just between you and me. Memoire is a self-indulgent jackass. I don't think anyone actually likes the man, save for his family. He acts like a big shot, but I get the feeling it really isn't. I think he just got locked into his power. You know what I'm saying? Most Roman nobles have a certain air to them. They project importance, but not Memoire. That's usually how it is with a lot of nobles. So, yep. Referral is the Count's noble back home in Rome. That's why they sent him here, basically just to get rid of him. You know not to repeat anything I've said to anyone. Ever, right? Because I'll deny it fervently. Alright, man. I'm a man of my word. I'm a Ventura hero. We don't rat each other out. But anyway, we want to head to the docks where we left our boat. Because if we go there... Well, there she is.
Adol? I'm sorry. I knew it was dangerous with all the monsters around, yet I still left the safety of the town unescorted. My brother would always bring me here when I was little. You can look out at the entire Sienna Bay from here. If you look over there, you'll see Genos Island. Supposedly, an ancient tribe used to live there. I don't know what happened to them, but I heard they all died out. Chester used to come here and just sit quietly looking out at the water. And I'd often join him. It was so peaceful. Yet, there was always such sadness in his eyes. Even back then, I could tell he had something on his mind, but I could never bring myself to ask him what it was. So we'd just sit together and watch the water until it got dark. I don't really remember anything from when I was just a little girl. My first real memories are from when Papa first took us in. I don't know where I lived or what kind of people I was with before that. I don't even have any clue as to what would make me forget so much. But I think my brother remembers at least some of it. That's the impression I always got, anyway, whenever we'd sit out here. Sorry, I must be boring you to tears. I should probably get back to town. Would you excuse me, Adol?
Adol offered to escort Eleanor safely back to Redmond.
Huh? Oh, no. It's still light out, so I should be safe from the monsters. But you won't take no for an answer, will you? If you insist, then I shall humbly accept your offer.
Now we're escorting Elena. Great, another escort quest.
Thank you, Adol. I'll feel much safer with you. Shall we then?
Alright, let's head back to town. But yeah, she suffers like from Kristoff. So make sure to fight the monsters as quickly as you can and hopefully beat them before she gets close to them, that type of thing. Yeah, it's really the flower that's the biggest threat to this whole situation, so. Ah, nuts! Because if she dies, it's game over, so. Yeah, we have to take her all the way back to Redmond, so, by the way. Yeah, unfortunately, herbs do not heal her, so. Have to be careful with her. It's really the flowers are the biggest threat. It's not really it's not really the wolves or gulfs, I mean, sorry. Yeah, she can only take like 1 or 2 hits, it seems like, so. Whew, okay, I think we're good. One more. Alright, now there's a hidden achievement here. So before we actually go back into town, we want to get her over here and push her into the... See if I can push her into the... Oops. I'm trying to push her into the... See if I can do it or not. Whoops. Nope. I'm trying to push her into the actual... unfortunately, I don't have achievements on. What you're supposed to do is supposed to basically... walk up her and pin her up against the monument, then examine her when you push up against her. Whoops. No, I'm trying not to save it. I'm trying to examine her. No. Ah. It's hard to kind of do that. You basically want to examine her, and you unlock the achievement. I'm not sure if I'm actually doing it or not. Because I keep... I might have to double check the achievement here really quick. Whoops. No, I don't want to save on it. I think I've done it. Like I said, I don't have the achievement, like, pop up on thing, but I'll save on another file, just in case if I didn't do it right, so... But yeah, basically you're supposed to push her up against this thing and examine her, and that'll get you the Legacy Pervert achievement. I think I did it, so... Okay, well anyway. But yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, so... Hey, dude. Elena? You little twerp, did you sneak out of town on me again? I swear I can't take my eyes off you for a second. Please try not to make me worry so much. Do you know how old I am? My heart ain't what it used to be. I'm sorry, Mr. Gardner. Well, it's still light out and Adol's with you, so it could be worse. Thank goodness for small favors, I guess. Okay, it says the same thing.
Thank you so much, Adol. For everything. I'd love to stay and chat with you, but I promised Margot I'd help her at the inn. You've got things of your own to take care of anyway. The Elder Mountains, right? The monsters there are particularly vicious, so do be careful, okay?
Alright, and if you do the help finding Elena and escorting her through all the difficulties, same with Kristoff, you get the Forever Alone achievement. But you have to do it through every single one, so 6 times you have to play the game. Hey Adol, have you seen Dogi? He should have been back by now. He was only going to Master Birdheart's cabin, and he's been there many times before. I hope nothing happened. I've never met Master Birdheart, but I've heard so much about him that I can't help but call him Master myself. I wanted to meet him, but my brother always said the mountains were too treacherous for me to make the trip. That man looked after my brother and Dogi ever since we were kids, though. I'd really like to thank him in person. Anything else? Okay. Actually, does Gardner have any more dialogue? How long will all this craziness go on? Reminds me of the day over 10 years ago, the breakout on that island. You know that island out in Sienna Bay? You had to have seen it when you got here. Ain't much to see, though. Every last man, woman, and child living there was wiped out by a vicious disease, all in the course of one day. Probably not a lot left of their village at this point after all these years. Okay. How about asking a question? The Elder Mountains were once revered as sacred ground, yet for some reason no one's ever built any temples or shrines or churches or anything there. I guess the belief system of that era was more nature-oriented, and if the land itself is holy, who needs a church? Alright, so now we need to find some... Now that we have the double jump ability, now we can go gain some treasure. So, okay. So, there's 2 places that we can go to right now that have the treasure. So... let's go to the Tigre and the storehouse. Okay. Now run pie. Yeah, we just need to go up here. Yeah, remember this one from a long time ago? In the original game, you actually had to jump over here to fight a boss. But in this case... Yeah, as soon as we get to the top here... Oops. No reason to fight these guys, just because, you know. Yeah, if we get up here, there's a bunch of gold here. We get 1,200 gold for jumping up there. So, all right. All right, now we want to go to Ilburn Ruins, the top side area. Okay, now we need to go this way. Oh, right, I still have the fire thing. Alright, yeah, just go over here. And then we get a 700 gold there. Or 800, sorry. But there's still more to go, so. Yeah, let's head on in here. Okay, they just all fall down. But anyway, if we go here, we get... Yeah, we get a Cthulhu elixir from here, so let's go and use that. Nice. Alright. Alright, now we need to go to the Eldurm Mountains now, so... I think that... yeah, we'll travel to the Eldurm Mountains at the base. That's why we unlocked that one, so... Alright. Whee! Yeah, now we can actually do that, so... Yeah, now we got the next dungeon here. Ooh. Oh, we gained a little just from... That was a nice little jump there, so... Ah! Did this thing just make a monkey noise? It did, it did! It looks like they're trying to drop more gold now, finally. Yeah, it takes a while for everything makes monkey noises. Too much monkey business. Too much monkey business. Too much monkey business for me to be involved in. I don't know why I just did doing that the whole time. It's just like I don't know, it's fun. Yeah, because we got big old flies here or something like that. And again, that level already gave me quite a bit enough experience too. Oh yeah, I never went over the fact that you can actually jump, do the ability, and then jump again when you do the wind thing. So you got some more combinations. I should have done that during the boss. But yeah, we find the burn leaves here that Hugo wanted, but we're not going to go back yet, so. There you go. Yeah, because before this dungeon, they were just dropping like maybe 1, maybe 5 gold. Now it's 10 and 50 gold on a pretty regular basis, but that's because stuff's got to get. If we want to buy the next equipment, it's going to be very expensive. And things just really run. I'm not going to drop down there for the gold. Because now they're dropping it pretty regularly. So. Alright. Oops. Actually, maybe, hold on. I think I might have gone too far, so. Let me double check really quick. There it is, okay. Almost. There we go. Almost didn't get it. Yeah, that's 900 gold in that urn there. I was looking at my notes, I'm like, wait, hold on a second. There we get 90 revolve from this, so. Alright, drop down. Alright, now we need to make our way back up. Okay, I died. I didn't realize I was dead, so. Okay. Wow, I didn't realize my HP was so low. Dang. Alright, I was genuinely shocked. Like, I was just like, wait, what? Okay. Whoops. I was just not paying attention to my HP. Holy crap. Man, I don't know where my brain was at the time. Jeez. Sorry about that, folks. I guess we'll just do this again. Just gotta pay attention this time. I did not realize I was just like, not that I was that low that I died. Wonder why I lost so much HP. I guess I just hadn't been getting any earnings. Or maybe one of those guys charged into me and just started whittling down my HP. Since there's no invincibility spheres, you know. Well, I mean, the monsters are more dangerous too. There's that. So. Must have been that bug. Must have hit me with like a bunch of attacks back to back or something like that. Yeah, that's gotta be the only thing. Must hit me with a bunch of stingers back to back or something like that, and it just kind of popped up on me or something. And unfortunately, we have to grab the burn leaves again, and unfortunately, I can't cut out I can't skip it. It's like that one scene where when I had to redo the previous episode, I had to redo the dungeon because I died, and you actually can't skip that. Like when Genos talks to you, you can't skip that. So I had to like watch that multiple times, or well, multiple times, as if I died multiple times. No, I had to watch it again. So. Okay, grab this again. Well, luckily it didn't take me that long to get back. Luckily it auto saves when you get to the actual travel monument, so you don't actually have to save. You just need to touch it to auto save it. So. Yeesh. Man, I need to pay attention more if I'm dying to like stuff like that. Holy crap. Ah. Yeah, it's probably that stinger probably got me. I bet that's what happened. Then again, now that I think about it, I am getting hit quite a bit, and they're not dropping ores like I want. Or sorry, now we got another new enemy here. Man, this guy's got a lot of HP. Holy crap. There we go. Jiminy Christmas. Anyway, if we go over here, we get 1,000 gold. Awesome. Up. There we go. Okay. Alright, into the cave. Or cavern, whatever. What? Oh, I accidentally switched to the... Yeah, I guess I just need some levels or something like that. Okay. Yeah, you're not knocking me. I'm not failing this time. No way. No how. Okay, so, but anyway, you can't grab that stuff, man. Should be where? There it is. Now let's drop down this hole here. Ah. And here we get. Yeah, a lot of gold. 1,600 down there, so... Okay. Now let's make our way back up. A lot of tricky treasures there. Yeah, very cool music. I like what I'm hearing. Too bad it's not... Well, it's pretty epic. Well... There we go. Yeah, please drop the beautiful beam footage if you can help us. Up, we got another new monster here. Ow. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Holy crap. Let me grab that heal. Yeah, because he does like ice stuff. Oops. Alright, where is he? Okay, well, the creature's called Shell, so you have to... Okay, well. I'm not gonna fight him. It's just he does a lot of damage, so I have to be really careful. So, oh no, no, yeah, the ice stuff would really. Let's switch to. Oh no! Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I might travel back down to the. Actually, I might travel back to the beginning, and I'll meet you back here because I don't want to die again. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back after I just went back and came back to this the spot. Yeah, this shell creature is really dangerous because of all the damage it does. Usually the best way to fight is with Fireball, because that does the most damage to it. Yeah. I said it's dangerous because of its ice ability or whatever, so. And wind doesn't do as much damage against it. It's almost better not to fight those things. But anyway. Yeah, we got the second of the berm leaves here, so. Yeah, luckily this one's in plain sight, so. I don't know why I stopped talking there for a second. Just trying to focus. Woo. Make sure we don't get, you know, killed or anything like that, so. Just gotta watch out, man. I've been starting to die more often in these places. Losing my touch. Yeah, it just surprised me that I died that. The one time I died was just like, what the heck? Because I did not notice my HP was that low. That was like one of those just surprising things. I still think so. Okay, let's see. There we go. Uh-oh. I kind of want to see if I can beat this guy. Whoops. Well, screwed that up. Alright, he ran away. Alright, jerk. There, we got semi-revol over there. Nice. What the? How do you get that? Well, you use fire on it, yeah. So. I get the third set of berm leaves there. So yeah, fire against ice. Who knew that would work? Another area. Ah, watch out for that guy. Oh yeah, I should be using fire on him. There we go. I'm just so used to using wind because of how useful it is that I tend to forget about, you know, that not everyone is. Is that a cat dude? Furries. Furries everywhere, man. They're in all of the games. I wish I could quit getting hit by these guys, though. Oops. Not bad, not bad. Now it's your turn. Oh wait, that's it. Yeah, you can't handle the double jump now, can you? That makes it a lot easier, that's for sure. Ah! Unless you do that. Then I am the fool. Yeah, I'm pretty low on HP. Gotta be careful. Nope. Oh, come on! There we go. Well, I got some healing, at least. Not a lot of healing, but I got it. Oops. I remember I can do that, I can do that, special ability. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's see, there's a treasure chest over there. Well, we can get that here in a second, but... Yeah, I gotta be careful with that, about my HP, though. Oh, come on. Drop that beautiful bean footage. There we go. Thank you. Can we not have that guy hit me anymore, please? Thank you. Or at least drop some HP when you do that. Okay, don't drop any HP. No, please. Please, for the love of God, don't drop any HP. Then we get 40 Referral here and 2,000 gold. Oh, thank you. Someone dropped some healing at least. Yeesh. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Or was that 2,000? It was a lot. It was a lot of them, so anyway. Alright, there should be a... I think I missed another one back here. Let me double check. Actually, it might be up a little bit further. Wait, I thought I beat you already. Huh. Alright. Must be a bit further, or further up the mountain, I guess. Okay, it's a bit further up, so. Because there's one more treasure we can grab. Okay, just double checking. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, this gives us 2,000 gold. The other one I think gave us about the same amount too, so. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I thought I missed it, or almost missed it, so. Now look at this open area here. I wonder if something's gonna be inside. Alright, let's yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I was gonna keep that safe because that's a save if I didn't get the achievement for something like that, so alright. Yeah, we've actually we made it quite here through. Alright, time to fight the boss of this area. Hopefully it's nothing too bad, just one big bad monster, no multiple ones. Oh yeah, and I decided to gain a level off screen, so that's why there's a weird cut in between there. So this will make it a little bit easier.
I've been waiting for you.
Ah, not him again.
I never thought you'd return from that hell. What's more, you've communed with the spirit of Genos himself. I can no longer allow you to live.
I don't think that's your decision, man.
Ergo, you shall die in the embrace of the Furies.
Embraces sound good. Furies, not so much. Uh-oh. For boss battle against the Furies themselves. Alright, these ladies are no joke. There's 3 of them. They have multiple different attacks. They all have their own weaknesses. The blue one is weak to your sword. Red one's weak to your fire. And the green one's weak to your wind. Now, luckily, they all can be hit by your sword. So at least there's that.
This'll do it.
Alright, when they get together like that, they form Voltron. I mean, they cast like a type of powerful magic here, so... Oops. Alright, now the problem with these ladies is that they, well, not really, I guess it is a problem, but they all have, yeah, as you can see, it's 3,000 HP, but split between all of them. So you only have to do like 1,000 damage to each of them.
This'll do it.
Now there goes that one. Yeah, I gained an extra level because 26 or 27 is probably where you want to be. That way you have just enough defense without being too easy. Yeah, here's another ability I really hate there, like... I don't know what you want to call it there, bomb attack or whatever, where they just, where they just pound into you, because if you get too close, you'll get hit by the overall explosion. I'm trying to destroy basically all the elemental ones except for the blue one. Ow. Whoa. Okay, there's that one. Then as soon as it's the final one, they get a bit of a buff. Yeah, see, their abilities expand exponentially, so you have to be kind of careful. But I find fighting the blue one last to be the easiest. Ah, come on! Woo! Oh, that could have been bad. That was close.
Impossible. How can you command such power?
The power of levels and button mashing.
Perhaps. No. It can't be.
Whew. Alright, well the 3 Furies are done for. And man, I'm surprised I survived that, but yeah, I decided to off-screen grind another level, so that's why I cut it, but because I didn't think it was necessary to show it off. But what awaits us at the end of this mountain? What will Birdheart tell us, and where do we go from here? Find out next time in the next episode of Ys, the Oath of Felghana. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.